Democrat or Republican, left or right, conservative or liberal, our political system wants you to define yourself, and the labels are pretty black and white. I mean, the Republican and the Democratic parties have dominated the American political system for as long as most of us can remember, but have you ever stopped to think, why? Why two parties? Why just those two? Where is my party? A political party is made up of a bunch of people who share similar political opinions and goals. Ever hear of the term strength in numbers? Party members band together because they think that their agenda is the best one. Parties fight for political power within the government so that they can carry out those plans. Political parties are private organizations. They're completely separate from the government, so they mostly play by their own rules. They're funded by donations, membership fees, and fundraising. Parties groom nominees for elections, and the process of nominating someone, whether it's through primaries or caucuses, is run by the party, not the government. I know, mind blown! So what we have going on here in the United States is called a two-party system. Now, it doesn't mean that there are only two parties. In fact, there are a lot of others, like the Green Party and the Libertarian Party and the Constitution Party. A two-party system simply means that the political field is dominated by two parties, the Republican and the Democratic parties. It's why some politicians who don't identify with either party decide to run in one of the two. They want to tap into the dominance of those two parties. But there's nothing in the Constitution that says we have to have a two-party system, and in fact, it hasn't always been that way. Alexander Hamilton established our first US political party, the Federalists. Later came parties like the Democrat Republicans, the Whigs, National Republicans, and the National Unionists. In 1860, there were four major parties: Northern Democrats, Southern Democrats, Republicans, and Constitutional Unionists. But the two-party system we still see today was born in 1864. That year, Abraham Lincoln was up for re-election during the Civil War. The nation saw a bunch of Republican-esque parties band together so they could secure Abe a second term. Now, his opponents tried something similar, because remember? Strength in numbers. People who wanted the sitting president out joined forces behind Democratic candidate George McClellan. Now, as we know, McClellan lost, but the two-party system was here to stay. New parties can form at any time. That's the beauty of political parties being private. Now, if you dug this video, share it with your friends. Have a party watching the video together. And then subscribe to our channel, or like us on Facebook, or do both. Go wild!